Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here in the number 8. Last episode, we concluded the first half of the regular season with our first matchup against the Nemesis this year, and we unfortunately lost it late in that game. In the 7th inning, we dropped it 7-4. Rohan McFreddy, the rookie reliever, unfortunately walked the bases loaded in that inning and then proceeded to give up 3 earned runs in order to give the Nemesis the victory, and the second career victory also to rookie starter Buck Doherty's young career. With that loss, we'll finish the first half of the regular season at 6-2. We are tied for first place with the Jacks, who are going to be our opponent this game here to kick off the second half of the season. This is the first time we are meeting the Jacks this year. Both teams are tied atop the division. On the mound for the Jacks is veteran left-hander Donk O in his 8th season. All of them have been with the Jacks. He's 0-1 with a 5.73 ERA and a 1.45 WHIP, and on the mound for us is our ace for the 7th year, left-hander Jude Hokie, who is locked in 2-0 with a 1.06 ERA and an 0.82 WHIP. The lineup we're going to be sending out there for today's game, leading off is the injured second baseman, head of the class Diaz. Batting second out in right field is Carter Balls Mahoney, who hit a home run last episode. Batting third out in center field, Rory More. Batting fourth out in left field is Buck Big Country Swiner. He also homered in the last episode. He finished a triple shy of the cycle in that contest. Batting fifth, getting the start at catcher today, is backup Jaden Norris, as he's in for this tired Oliver. Batting sixth over at first base is the Merriam DDP Doherty. Batting seventh at third base, rookie Steve Collins. Batting eighth at shortstop, rookie Douglas Birch, who hit his first career home run last episode. And batting ninth is the pitcher Jude Hokie, who is locked in. Let's go ahead and get it on. Jacks coming in as a balanced team. They're doing very, very well here on the year. Started finishing their first half at 6-2 along with us. We're both tied for the best record in the league at 6-2. Pretty solid across the board. They're above average in power, contact, defense, and bullpen, and then slightly below average in speed and rotation. So, all in all, can't complain. They're making it work for them. Let's see which team is going to come out as the division leader after this contest today. Leading off for the Jacks in the first will be third baseman David Godsendes, catcher Samuel Perez, and second baseman Huffley Buffler. Get it on. Leading off is Godsendes, the third baseman, a backup position for Devin. First year with the Jacks, he is locked in, hitting 182 with a homer and 3 RBIs on the season. He'll face the locked-in Hokie first. Jude on the year is 2-0. He has a 1.06 ERA and an 0.82 WHIP. He's given up 2 earned runs in his 2 starts, totaling 17 innings pitched. He's given up 10 hits total with 4 walks and 12 strikeouts, and last time out he threw a complete game, giving up all those 2 earned runs. He's also struck out 12. Batting average against for him in the year, 175. Very solid year for Jude here, as he's back to his peak ace form. Here's the lineup for the Jacks. After third baseman David Godsendes, it is catcher Samuel Perez. Then batting third is on fire second baseman Huffley Buffler. Batting in right field in fourth slot is locked in Hoven Bambino, who comes over from the Grapplers. Batting fifth at shortstop is former Wide Loads player Hack Liner. Batting sixth in center field is Super Samson, the former Sandcats captain of the outfield. Batting seventh, rattled at first base, is Juniper Salinas. Batting eighth in left field is Joey McFreddy, the normal center fielder, as he shifts over for Sampson. He is tense, and batting ninth is the pitcher O. Hokie's ready. Here we go. Fastball blown by him at the knees, 0-1. Curveball down in the dirt, 1-1 the count. Slider away is outside, 2-1. Middle of the plate, line to short, right at Birch, who makes an easy catch, 1 down. Next up is catcher Samuel Perez. He is hitting .333 on the year with a homer and 5 RBIs. Change it down and in. Driven by Perez to deep center field, hit pretty well. That is carrying and still carrying, and it is gone. Over the center field wall. That is a home run for Samuel Perez, his second of the year. And that makes it a 1-0 Jacks lead here in the first, as Hokie is no longer locked in. That is impressive just for the sheer fact that he almost hit that 450 feet and it still didn't go out, almost. This is shocking, ladies and gentlemen. Batting third is on fire second baseman Huffley Buffler, one of the only OG starter actually left in the Jacks lineup here. He is batting .343 on the year with 4 homers and 8 RBIs. Changeup away is pulled foul, 0-1. Slider up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Man active. Fastball down and in. Chop to second. Diaz to his right. Backhands it cleanly to first. 2 down. That'll bring up right fielder Joven Bambino, who's locked in, hitting .400 on the year with a homer and an RBI. He was just recently signed by the Jacks. Having been a free agent. Curveball on the first pitch, grounded to first. Doherty makes the play herself, and that ends the inning. But unfortunately, the Jacks jump out to the early lead thanks to the home run by Perez to dead center at Shaka. 1-0 to the bottom of the first. Diaz, Mahoney, and Worrymore do up against O. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not mad about that home run, is because that is very impressive here at Shaka. Leading off is the injured second baseman, head of the class Diaz, hitting .217 on the year. Still not fully healed from his groin injury, but we need him in the starting lineup. He has got his contact trade active here against O, who is a southpaw. O on the season is 0-1 with a 5.73 ERA and a 1.45 WHIP. In his 2 starts, he's thrown only 11 innings, so averaging just over 5 1/3 innings a start. 7 earned runs given up, 13 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, and a batting average against him .289. Diaz ready, here we go. Fastball in there at the letters, 0-1 the count. Heater inside misses, 1-1. Change up at the knees, rip hard to third. Nice diving play by Godsendez. He'll make the play to first, 1 down. That'll bring up right fielder Carter Balls Mahoney, hitting .290 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs, as he did come off a home run last episode. Change up in there low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, strike called, 1-1. Slider at the knees, driven by Mahoney to right center field. Hit pretty well, but Super Sampson's out there, and he will run it down with his great speed. 2 down. Base is empty for Worry Less. Spool Worrymore, center fielder with his contact left-hander trade active, hitting .344 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Good pitch from O. Change it down, pulled foul. 0-2 the count as Whiffer activates now for Worrymore. Fastball way line to right. Leaping is Salinas, the first baseman, to make a catch, and that is the 1-2-3 inning for O. To the second liner, Sampson and Salinas do up against Hokie. Hackliner leading off, shortstop hitting .281 with 4 RBIs on the season. First pitch curveball down and in. Strike called from Hokie, 0-1. Fastball down and in is low, 1-1. Slider up, fouled off, 1-2. Change up and away, outside, 2-2. Fastball down and away, lined up the first base line, just foul, still 2-2. Slider down and in, fouled off, we're staying at 2-2. Rip up and in, inside and high, full count. Fastball middle away, blew it by him, strike 3. First punch up for Hokie today, 1 down in the inning. That'll bring up center fielder Super Sampson, the former Sandcats standout, hitting .333 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Good ball away, strike called, 0-1. Hokie now back to locked in. Heater up is fouled back, 0-2 the count. Whiffer activates here for Sampson, as well as K-Man for Hokie. Slider down and in, lined at the middle, base hit as Sampson timed it cleanly. It's his first hit of the game. He is 1 for 1, and Hokie is down to neutral. But Sampson is now locked in. Now to bring up rattled first baseman Juniper Salinas with inside pitch active, hitting .176, 2 RBIs on the year for Juniper. Pick off first, nothing doing as Sampson's back safely. Slider away, grounded to first, right at Doherty. She'll fire to second, 1. Birch back to Doherty. 3-6-3 double play, and that gets Hokie out of the inning. Bottom 2, we're still down 1-0. Swiner, Norris, and Doherty do up here against Donk O. Leading off the inning is Big Country Buck Swiner. He went 3 for 4 last game, being a triple shy of the cycle. Hitting .375 with 3 homers, 10 RBIs, and his high pitch is active here. Fastball up and away, swung through it late, 0-1. Fastball up, swung late, 0-2. Change up away, pulled foul by Swiner. Slider down and away, fouled off, still 0-2. Fastball up and in, he pops it up shallow right field, and on it is the right fielder. Bambino there, he'll put it away, 1 down. Next up is backup catcher Jaden Norris with outside pitch active. Norris only hitting 1 for 7 on the year. 143 average here for him on the season. Slider inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, swung through it, 0-2 the count. Slider down and in, chopped in the hole to short, backhanded by Liner. He'll make the play to first, 2 down. Now locked in, and that'll bring up first baseman Merriam DDP Doherty, hitting 273 with 3 RBIs on the season. Fastball up and in is fouled off, 0-1. Change it down, pulled foul, 0-2 the count. Fastball up, line to left. Nice leaping play by Godsendez as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for O as he sets 6 up and 6 down here to the third. It is still 1-0. 8-9-1 do up for the Jacks. McFreddy, O, and Godsendez. Leading off the inning is left fielder Joey McFreddy. He is tense, hitting 290 with a homer and 5 RBIs on the year. First pitch fastball up, fouled off, 0-1. Change it down and in is inside, 1-1. Ball up and away, check swing outside, 2-1. Fastball down and away is low, 3-1. Slider up and in, swinging through it, full count now. Change it down and away, fouled off, still a full count. Heater down and in, broken bat foul, we'll do it again. The ball away, chased it outside, strike 3, second punch up for Hokie, 1 down. Next up is pitcher Dongo, who's locked in, hitting 333 on the year. Fastball away is outside, 1-0. Fastball down and in is low, 2-0. Curveball up, fouled off, 2-1. Change it down and in, check swing inside, 3-1. Heater up, chased it, full count now. Slider away, fouled off by O. We'll do it again. That's still a full count. Heater down and in. Driven by O to right field, hit pretty well. Mahoney retreating. He'll run it down and make the catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Godsendez. He is 0-1 today. Slider away, outside, ball 1. Curveball up and away, chased it, 1-1. Slider middle in, line in the gap right center field. That is going over, and that'll be down for a hit. Good stop by Mahoney on the dive. Runner at first with 2 down as that extends the inning here. For Perez, who homered in his first at bat, he is 1 for 1 today. First pitch change up at the knees. Way out in front of it is Perez, 0-1. Heater up and in is high, 1-1. Curveball away. Driven by Perez to center field. This time he just missed it off the end of the bat. Warrimer over to his left, runs it down, and that's going to end the inning. To the bottom of the third, it is still 1-0 Jacks. Collins, Birch, and Hokie do up here against O. Leading off is rookie third baseman Steve Collins, hitting 367 on the year with 5 RBIs. O still locked in. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Heater away, misses, 1-1. Change away, pulled foul, 1-2. Curveball down, driven by Collins to center field as he waited for it, but it's right at Sampson, 1 down. Next up is rookie shortstop Douglas Birch, hitting 333 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Slider up, check swing called a strike, going 1. Birch coming off his first career home run last episode. Something to celebrate there. Fastball down and in, line to short. Leaping his liner to make a nice catch in left center. 2 down. Base is empty for Hokie, hitting 3 for 5 on the year. He is locked in. Curveball away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in, chopped up the middle. Buffler there on the backhand, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for O. 9 up and 9 down for him. To the fourth, it is still 1-0 Jacks. Hard in the lineup coming up for him, Buffler, Bambino, and Liner. Lovely Buffler leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. First pitch change up at the knees. Strike. Ooh, low. Ball 1. Slider middle of the plate. Fouled off. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Heater up and away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Change it down. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 1 and 2. Slider up and in. Line to left center over the leaping Birch. That is a base hit. Buffalo on with the leadoff single. He'll be at first as he is still there. That'll bring up Bambino, who's over 1 today. First fastball down and away. Line to third. That is into left field for a base hit. First and second now with none down for the Jacks as they're in business here in the 4th. Hokie no longer locked in, and that'll bring up Liner, who's 0 for 1 with RBI man, though. First pitch curveball down and away, outside, ball 1. Heater down and in, grounded in the hold of second, past the diving Diaz, that's into right field. Mahoney gets it in, runner coming home, here's the throw, it is late. RBI single for Liner, it is 2-0 with runners at the corners, none down, here's Super Samson. 1 for 1 with the single. Heater up, high, ball 1. Slider inside, misses, 2-0. Change it down, low, 3-0. Curveball down and in, inside and low, ball 4. First walk for Hokie today, base is now loaded. None down for Salinas, who's 0 for 1. Fastball up and away, chased it, 0-1. Got it up and away, outside, 1-1. Curveball away. Check swing strike called, 1-2 the count. Change it middle of the plate. Grounded in the hole to short. Base hit in the left. Station to station ball for the Jacks. RBI single for Salinas. It is 3-0. Base is still loaded, none down for McFreddy with RBI man. He is 0 for 1 and still tense. Slider at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Hokie now tense as well. Fastball down in the dirt. Good block by Norris. 1-1. Ball down and away. Hitting the hold of second. Diving Diaz to make the stop. No play anywhere else. He has to go to first. RBI ground out for McFreddy. It is 4-0 Jacks. 2 on, 1 down for O. He's 0 for 1. Fastball down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Change it middle of the plate. O lines at the short. Birch makes the catch and doubles off the runner at third on the nice leap. That ends the inning, but the Jacks get 3 runs as they take a lead. It is 4-0 to the bottom of the 4th. Diaz, Mahoney, and Warrimore due up here for us as we look to get back in this game before it gets out of hand. Diaz leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Slider down and in, low, ball 1. Slider away, strike called, 1-1. Change up away, line at the middle, past the diving Buffler. That is a base hit. First hit of the game for the Buzzards as Diaz delivers a leadoff single in the 4th. Runner on, none down for Mahoney. He's 0 for 1 today. Runner goes on the first pitch, fastball in low. Throw down by Perez is late. Stolen base for Diaz. First of the year for Class. Second of the year, he's 2 for 2. Tying for the team lead. He'll be in scoring position with a 1-0 count to Mahoney and none down. Heater up and away is high, 2-0. Fastball up, swung late, 2-1. Change it middle in, grounded in the hole, past both infielders in the left. Bases will be runners at the corners with none down here, as O is no longer locked in. 2 on, none down for Warrimore. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Heater inside, misses, 2-0 the count. Fastball middle in, fisted to right field. That is down for a hit on the sinking liner. Warrimore drives in a run. It is 4-1 Buzzards. First and second now with none down. That is going to bring up Big Country, who's 0 for 1 today. Come on, Buck. One more time, son. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up, swung late, 0-2. Fastball up and in, chased to strike 3. First punch out for O. 1 down, and that'll bring up Norris. He's 0 for 1 today. Outside pitch still active for Jade. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Heater up and away, swung through it, 1-1. Slider middle in, hitting the hole to right field. That is another base hit. Base is loaded now with 1 down. Can the Buzzards keep it rolling? Here's DDP, 0 for 1 with the flyout. Heater up. Strike called with letters. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Sky to right center. That is not going to get it done as Bambino's going to make the catch, and he has a great arm. Bases remain loaded with 2 down. That's going to bring up Steve Collins. Rookie flew out to center his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Big spot for the rookie. Let's see if he can deliver. Curveball middle in, line to short, right at liner, and that's going to end the inning as we only managed to load the bases and get 1 run out of it. 4-1 the score to the 5th. We're down 3. Godsendes, Perez, and Buffler due up against Hokie. Here's Godsendes, 1 for 2 today with a single. Fastball away. Driven by Godsendes to left field, hit pretty well. Swiner giving chase, lays out at the wall, just out of his reach, and that's going to be extra bases for Godsendes. His first double of the game, he's now 2 for 3. Brings a Perez, 1 for 2 with a homer and a fly out. First pitch curveball down and away. Chop to short. Birch's no play at third. He'll barehand it to first, 1 down. Runner at third, 1 down for Buffler, who singled last time up. He is 1 for 2. Fastball up and away. Skied to right, that'll get the job done. Mahoney back a few steps. He's there, winds up and throws. Runner tags. Here comes the throw in. It is an easy sac fly for Buffler. 5-1 Jacks as they get that 1 run right back. Next up, Bambino, 1 for 2 with a single today. First pitch change up away. Grounded up the middle to second. Backhanded by Diaz. Will make the play to first. That's going to end the inning, but the Jacks now have a 5-1 lead through 5. If they're back to a 4-run cushion, bottom 5, Birch, Hokie, and Diaz due up against Here's Birch, he's 0 for 1 today. Hokie's at 68 pitches. I've got another inning in him, I think. Birch looking to get on base here. Change it low, ball 1. Change it down and in, pulled foul. 1-1 the count. Curveball down in the way. Birch skies at the left center field, and that is going to drop in. Base hit for Douglas. He's 1 for 2. And that'll allow Hokie to bunt him over here. He's 0 for 1 today. On to Schoen, infield in. Bunt down to third. Sacrifice successful as Hokie delivers. Birch now in scoring position for Diaz, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Contact versus left-hander still active for Diaz here. Heater up and away high, ball 1. Heater inside, in there, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, driven by Diaz to left center field, hit pretty well, but Sampson is there to make the catch, 2 down. Runner draws the throw, and he'll retreat to second as that's a good one from Sampson. Mahoney up, 1 for 2 with a single today, looking to drive in the runner. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in, high, 1-1. Change it down and then misses, 2-1. Heater up, swung through it, 2-2. Slider down and in, fouled off, 2-2. Fastball away, fouled off, still 2-2. Curveball down and away, fouled off again, still 2-2. Heater up and in, swung through it, strike 3, second punch up for as he gets out of the inning. To the 6th, we're still down 5-1. Liner, Sampson, and Salinas due up against Hokie. Here's Liner, 1 for 2 today with an RBI single last time at the plate. First pitch to him is a curveball at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, misses, 1-1, just inside. Change up away, outside, 2-1. Slider up and in, inside, 3-1. Heater down, strike called at the knees, full count. Slider away, swung through it, strike 3, third punch up for Hokie. 1 down, and that'll bring up Sampson, 1 for 1 today with a walk. Last time up, he's also singled. Fastball inside, misses, 1-0. Change up and in, fouled off, 1-1. Slider middle of the plate. Sampson rips it in the gap right center field. That's going to be extra bases for the speedy outfielder. Mahoney's going to get to it first and get it in. That'll be a 1-out double for Sampson. He's now 2 for 2. That'll bring up Salinas, 1 for 2 with an RBI single last time up. Ball at the knees, pulled foul, 0-1. Slider from away, popped up, shallow right field. Diaz out for it. He's going to get there and make the catch, 2 down. Then he's going to bring up the center left fielder, Joey McFreddy, who had an RBI ground out last time up. He's 0 for 2 with an RBIs. Hokies back to neutral mojo here. First pitch fastball down in the way is low outside. 1-0. Change up and in. Swung through it. 1-1 the count. Curveball inside. Nowhere into the zone. 2-1 as it backs McFreddy off the plate. Fastball down in the way is low. 3-1. Slider inside. Strike called. Full count. Ball at the knees. Ripped with the middle on the ground. Base hit. Mortimer gets it in quickly. Throw is cut by Doherty. Runner safe at first. It is now 6-1 Jacks. Bring up the pitcher. O's 0 for 2. Hokie now tense once more. Fastball inside. Misses. Ball 1. Change up and in. Fouled off. 1-1. Heater up. Check swing high. 2-1. Throw ball away. Swung through it. 2-2. Fastball down and in. Chop the first right at Doherty. She'll make the play herself. That ends the inning. But the Jacks get another run off the RBI single by McFreddy with 2 down. 6-1 now the score to the bottom of the 6th. Hard lineup up for the Buzzards. Warrimore, Swiner, and Norris as we look to get back in this game somehow, some way. Warrimore leading off 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. Contact for his left-hander still active for him here. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater away, misses, ball 1. Ball middle in, ripped to third. Off the diving third baseman's glove, ricochets to liner. Throw to first, just late. Infield single for Warrimore as he beats it out. Leadoff man on for Swiner, who's 0 for 2 today. He struck out last time up. Heater up and in, misses, ball 1. Outside with the changeup, 2-0. Fastball middle plate, fouled off. 2-1 now the count. Heater up and in, chased it high, 2-2. Slider up and away, line down the left field line into the corner. That is a fair ball for Swiner. Warrimore on his horse, already on his way to third. He is coming around third. He's going to try and score. It's going to be an RBI double for Swiner. It is 6-2. Buzzards now within 4 again. Next up, catcher Jaden Norris, 1 for 2 today with a single. Trying to drive in another run. Heater up and away, chased it 0-1. Fastball up and in, line to second, right at Buffalo, 1 down. Next up, DDP, 0 for 2 today, intense, looking to do something here at the plate. Curveball hangs, hard grounder short, right at liner, easy play to first, 2 down in the inning. That is going to bring up rookie Steve Collins, third baseman's also tense and 0 for 2. Curveball at the knees, lined at the middle, over the diving Buffalo down into center field for a hit. Swiner holds at third, runners at the corners with 2 down. That's going to bring up shortstop Douglas Birch, who has RBI dud. 1 for 2 today with a single. O coming out, though, after 5 2/3, giving up 2 earned runs. He gives up no walks, 8 hits, and strikes out 2 batters as he is in line for the win. Coming out of the bullpen for the Jacks, it is left-handed specialist Tucker Turlington. Turlington in his first year with the Jacks, formerly from the Grapplers. He is 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA and a 1.50 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 5 appearances with 1 save recorded. He has thrown the most innings out of the bullpen at 8, 12 hits given up, 4 strikeouts, and he has a batting average against the 343. Turlington tested free agency for the first time this offseason, and this is the first time he is away from the Grapplers. He's facing Birch, who has RBI dud already, and now Specialist is just making him tank even harder. Like that's even fair. Steeler is active over at first, though, for Collins. There it goes. Fastball up, strike called. Throw down by Perez, not even close. Easy stolen base for Collins. He is now 3 for 4 on the year. He is 2 in scoring position now for Birch. He's behind 0-1 in the count. Curveball at the knees, blooper to right center field. Into the leaping glove of Buffalo, that fucking bitch. That ends the inning. To the 7th, we're down 4. Godsendez, Perez, and Buffalo do up as Hokie's done after 6. He's 10 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and 6 earned runs as he is in line for the loss. Godsendez due to lead off. He's doubled and singled today. He's 2 for 3. We're going to double switch off with Doherty. Going to turn it over to left-handed specialist Finley Holcorn out of the pen as Doherty's coming out. We'll bring in backup first baseman Atticus Macias to lead off next inning. Holcorn on the year has made 2 appearances. He is 1-0 with a 1.80 ERA and an 0.80 WHIP. In his 2 appearances, he's given up 1 earned run and recorded 1 save. He has thrown the most innings out of the bullpen at 5, with 4 hits surrendered and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against .211 on the year for Finley. Facing left-handed hitting Godsendez. Slider up and away. Check swing strike, 0-1. Change it down and in is low, 1-1. Fastball down and away is outside and low, 2-1. Curveball down and in is low. Check swing, 3-1. Heater up. Popped up foul behind the plate. Norris over to the dugout. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up Perez, 1 for 3 with the home run today. Curveball away. Line in the center, that is down for a hit. Second hit for Perez, he's 2 for 4. Next up Buffler, 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. Curveball up and away. Check swing strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in. Grounded up the middle, base hit. Back-to-back hits here for the Jacks. Put 2 on and 1 down. That is going to bring up Joven Bambino, 1 for 3 with a single. RBI man active, but Specialist is also active here. Slider at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in. Chased it back to the mound. Holcorn fires the third one. Collins on to first, just late. 2 on and 2 down here for Liner. 1 for 3 with an RBI single. RBI man active. Let's change it down and in. Low and inside, 1-0. Slider down and away. Strike called, 1-1. Fastball down and away. Outside, 2-1. Ball inside, misses, 3-1. Fastball down and in, lined up the middle, over the leaping Diaz's glove, that is down for a hit. Warrimer winds up and throws home, runner coming home, here's the throw. In time to nail Buffler as he got greedy. Third outfield assist for Warrimer in the last 2 games as he ends the inning, saving a run. Bottom 7, we're still down 4. Macias, Diaz, and Mahoney do up against Turlington. Leading off Macias, who has Specialists working against him, he's hitting 1 for 11 on the year. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Forkball inside, misses, 1-1. Curveball up and in, strike called, 1-2. Forkball down and in, blooped into center field by Macias. That's his 2nd hit of the year. He is 1 for 1 to lead off the inning. He's on, none down. Here's Diaz, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Forkball to knees, lined in the center field, base hit for Diaz. His 2nd hit today, he is 2 for 4. First and second now with none down for the Buzzards. Centering him, Carter balls Mahoney, 1 for 3 today with a single. Slider in the dirt, off the catcher's glove. Runners try to advance, throw to third, just late. Both runners advance on the wild pitch. 1-0 the count to Mahoney. Can he deliver? Slider inside, check swing strike, 1-1. Fastball to knee, swung through it late, 1-2 the count. Fastball down and away, grounded in the hole to second, that'll get 1 in. Buffler to first, 1 down, 6-3 now the score. Runner at third from Worrymore with 1 down, he's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and an RBI. Can Worry less deliver? Contact rate still active. Or curveball down and in, line to left, right at Big Freddy who makes the catch, 2 down, runner tagging, here's the throw in. Just late, Diaz scores on the sac fly, it is 6-4. Turlington now tense. That'll bring up Big Country, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Turlington tense against the high pitch. Slider low, ball 1. Heater up and away high, 2-0. Fastball up, swung late on the power swing, 2-1. Forkball up and in, turned on and skied to right at Bambino. He'll make the easy catch, that ends the inning. But the Buzzards get 2 back as it's now a 6-4 game to the 8th. Sampson, Salinas, McFreddy, and the pitcher slot due up 4th here in the 8th for the Jacks. Sampson leading off, 2 for 2 today. He's doubled, singled, and walked today, facing Holcorn. Sampson now locked in. Fastball up and away. Misses, ball 1. Slider outside, misses, 2-0. Change it inside. Check swing, misses, 3-0. Ball down. In there at the knees, 3-1. Heater up. driven by Sampson on the line to center, right at Worrymore. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Salinas, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Slider away, grounded up the middle. Diaz dives out of his reach into center. Base hit for Salinas. She is now 2 for 4. She'll be on at first with 1 down for the next batter, which is Freddie, 1 for 3 with the 2 RBIs today on a single and a sac fly. Or a single and a ground out. Specialist active against the 10's batter. First pitch curveball down, fouled off, 0-1. Change up at the knees. Line up the middle on the ground, base hit. McFreddy's second hit today, he's 2 for 4. 2 on, 1 down for the pitcher slot. Pinch hitter coming for Turlington. No, he's going to bat. First at bat of the year for Turlington. Heater up and away, bunt shown, called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Heater up and in, bunt is down, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball away, bunt shown, pulled back, 1-2. Heater up and in, bunt shown, popped up. Norris makes the catch. 2 down, first and second still, 2 down for Godsendez. 2 for 4 today with a double and a single. Can Devin deliver? Specialist active. Slider away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. For a ball away in the next pitch. Line to center, Worrymore coming on, slides, makes the nice catch. Spool saves a run as he makes a nice sliding catch in center. Bottom 8, we're down 2 still at 6 to 4. Norris, Holcorn, and Collins due up. Leading off backup catcher Jaden Norris, 1 for 3 today with a single. Salinas will exit as Gregory Knockmore, the backup outfielder, will come on to play first base, his backup position. And that is a good upgrade there, as Salinas has no defense. Outside pitch still active for Norris here. Forkball inside, misses from Turlington, ball 1. Slider down, chased low, 1-1 the count. Gets fouled back. Slider away, bloop down the right field line over Knockmore's head on the dive. That is a base hit. Second hit for Norris, he's 2 for 4, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate here in the 8th. Holcorn leading, due up next. We are going to pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench. Is going to be making his debut, getting his first career bat, backup center fielder Jared Mealy. Has Mealy hit yet this year? He has not. This is his first career at bat. Jared Mealy, the rookie center fielder who was signed to replace outfield the Wink Winkleson in free agency, is making his debut here in game number 9. Can the rookie deliver a clutch pinch hit? Fastball high, misses, ball 1. Fastball away, fouled off by Mealy. Out of play, 1-1. Let's go, Rook, earn your keep. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Curveball middle in, grounded to short. This is going to be a double play. Liner to second 1, Buffalo to first, double play. There it is. Tough break. Next up, Collins, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball up, skied to right. That is going to drop into the glove of Bambino for the end of the inning. To the 9th, we're still down 2. Coming off out of the bullpen here is going to be long reliever Ed Salgado as he'll take over for Mealy on the hill. Perez, Buffalo, and Bambino do up against Ed. Perez 2 for 4. He's singled last time up. He's also had a 2-run homer, or a solo homer. Salgado on the year, he has made 2 appearances. He has no record at 2.25 ERA and a 1.25 WHIP. He's given up 1 earned run in 4 innings of work, 5 hits surrendered, 4 strikeouts recorded, and a batting average against a 294. Can he keep this a 2-run game? Fastball down and in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Ball away, chased it 0-2. Into the knees, grounded up the middle, base hit for Perez. His 3rd hit today, he is 3 for 5. Leadoff man on for the Jacks. Here comes the heart of their lineup. Leading off is Buffalo, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and RBI, and he's on fire. But he was thrown out trying to score a run last time up. First pitch slider down and in is low in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball up and in is high, 2-0. Curveball down and in. Check swing strike, 2-1. Away, line to second, over the leaping Diaz into the gap, extra bases for Buffler. Here we go again. Oh, and he gets it in, but it's a no-out double. 2 on, none down for the Jacks. Here's Bambino, 1 for 4 with a single as he looks to put it out of reach. Slider away in the first pitch, grounded to first. Macias in, throws home. Moore's back to first in time, 1 down. Second and third still with 1 down for Liner. 2 for 4 with 2 singles, RBI, and RBI man. First pitch change it down and away is low, ball 1. Here down, chased it, 1-1. Slider inside, lined up the middle of the second, backhanded by Diaz. He throws home. Moore's back to first in time, 2 down. Still second and third, 2 down for Sampson. 2 for 3 today with a double, single, and a walk. Lined up the center last time up. Fastball up and away, high, ball 1. Curveball down and in. Grounded to short, right at Birch. He'll charge, make the play to first. In time, and Salgado strands the first 2 batters on. Bottom 9, we're still down 2 though. Birch, Macias, and Diaz look to rally us here in the 9th. Birch leading off against the specialist Turlington. He's 1 for 3 today with a single. Lined up the second last time up. Slider inside, away at the dirt, in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball up and away high, 2-0. Fastball up, chased it, 2-1. Fastball up and away, popped up foul on the third base side, giving chase third baseman. Godsendez runs it down, 1 out. Next up, Macias, 1 for 1 with a single. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Slider low, 2-0. For ball at the knees, blooper to right center field on the power swing. That is down for a hit. Macias now 2 for 2 as that brings the tying run to the plate for the Buzzards. Here's Diaz, 2 for 4, 2 singles today for him. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Curveball inside, misses, 2-0 to Diaz. Fastball inside, cut through it late, 2-1. Fastball up, line to center, right at Sampson, 2 down. Last chance for the Buzzards is right fielder Carter Mahoney. 10 balls delivered, he's 1 for 4 with an RBI single. For ball at the knees, live and dine down the right field line. That is going to hang up for Bambino. That ends the game as the Buzzards lose their 2nd straight game and 3rd of their last 4. 6-4 the final here as the Jacks will leave this game with the division lead. They'll prove the 7-2. We fall to 6-3. Should we start to panic? Maybe. It's not looking good. Lost 3 of our last 4 games. That's our first loss at home as well. Good offensive days for both clubs hit-wise. They just caught more runs in than we did, especially with that 4-1 4th-inning rally. Everybody in their lineup got a hit except Knockmore, who never batted, and Turlington and O, the pitchers. 2 RBIs today for Joey McFreddy, 1 on a ground out, 1 on a single, 1 for Salinas on a single, 1 for Liner on a single, 1 for Buffler on a single, and 1 for Perez on a home run. On the other side for us, 2 RBIs today for Worrymore, 1 on the single and 1 on another single. Swiner with 1 on a double, 1 for Mahoney on a single, and that is it. 2 hits for Norris. Hitless today for us with Daugherty, Mealy, and Hokie. Yep, tough breaks. O gets the win, 5 2/3, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. He improves to 1-1. Turlington gets his 2nd save of the year as he goes 3 1/3 innings in relief, getting the last 10 outs of the game, giving up only 2 earned runs on 4 hits. On the other side, Hokie goes 6 innings, gives up 10 hits, 6 earned runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts, and a home run. He falls to 2-1. Holcorn 2 scoreless innings of relief, giving up 5 hits, and Salgado an inning of scoreless relief, giving up 2 hits. Player of the game is Samuel Perez, who goes 3 for 5 with a home run. Rob Buffler, the runner-up, 3 for 4 day with a double and an RBI. Run scored, and Worrymore, the 3rd place finisher, with 2 RBIs on a hit and a sac fly. Tough loss out there, tough loss. We've now lost 3 of our last 4, though. That doesn't bode well for us if we want to make the playoffs. Gotta win these games against good teams. We lost to the winless Platypi. That wasn't a good team. Lost to the Nemesis. They're not even a good team. They're an average team. And we just lost to the Jacks, who are a good team. Looking around the league. Mahoney -3 fielding. Not ideal. Moonstars signed veteran Linda Hand to their outfielders. They cut bench player Javier Cortez. Jude Hokie gets +2 accuracy and a nice roll. Pearls loses 1 fielding. Holcorn gets +5 velocity. Nice, that's what he needs. He's up to a B overall now. Salgado plus 5 junk. He's up to a B overall as well. I wish it was accuracy, but I will not complain. I will take it. Looking at player development options, obviously this one for Doherty was the best one last time out. This is still a dumb one. This is still a dumb one. This I can't afford, so it won't be here. This will be here for 2 games. I'm not worried about it at all, although it is a great upgrade for Salgado. Worth the risk, in my opinion. This one for McFreddy, not exactly worth the risk. So, I mean, if it was plus accuracy and velocity, I would go for it. But with it being velocity and junk and a chance to get walk prone when his accuracy is already shit, probably not a good idea. So this one for Salgado, this will be here for 2 games. No need to look at this one. Doherty, obviously this is the best one available, so I say we would just go for it. Why not? Maybe it'll break her out of her slump. Who knows? Does not get the 9 power. That's fine. Up to 91. Gets the 6 speed only, so up to 41 in that category now, and loses 5 arm, which is okay. She's a first baseman primarily. Now up to a B+ overall for the first time in her career. That's literally all she needed. 1 upgrade. Alrighty, let's go ahead and sim up to our next game here as we look at what happens around the league. Freebooters rally but lose in 15, 9-8 to the Moose. Wild Pigs beat the Blowfish 8-3. Crocodile's taking on the B-Wolves here. B-Wolves blow it but win in 13 innings, 5-4. Moonstars blow it to the Herbivores but win late, 5-3. Hot Corner starts strong, but give up a lot of runs. End up winning, though, 10-8. So they hang on to the division lead by half a game with that win. Wild Pigs rally to beat the Sirloins, 12-6. Grapplers beat the Crocs in a pitcher's duel, 3-2. So Crocs on the borderline of getting eliminated from the playoffs. Sandcats win 8-1. Heaters beat the Wildlets 5-3 in the final game of the sim as they improved to 7-3 on the year, extending their division lead to a game and a half. Okay, looking at the playoff picture, Herbivores are already out with 8 losses. I think once you hit 8 losses, you're probably not making the playoffs. You need to be at least 9-7 in the league at this point. On the other side, Platypi are 1 loss away from being eliminated. Same for the Crocodons and the Overdogs. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Next episode, we are taking on the B-Wolves for the only time this season as this kicks off a 4-game road trip. We're going to be sending Paxton Griffith to the hill, 0-1 with a 7.50 ERA and a 1.75 whip. And on the mound for the B-Wolves is 8th-year veteran Air Lovestone. No record, a 7 ERA and a 1.56 whip. Former Heaters pitcher. Let's set the lineup and call it a day here. Leading off once again will still be the injured second baseman, headed to Class Diaz, followed by right fielder Carter Balls Mahoney. Warmer is out in center field batting 3rd. Swiner in left bats 4th. Oliver behind the dish bats 5th. Collins up to the 6th slot. He'll be at 3rd. Macias in the lineup at 1st for the Hunt Doherty. He'll bat 7th. Birch at shortstop will be batting 8th once again, and batting 9th will be the pitcher Griffith. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Another tough loss out there for us. We rallied back to within 2 runs, but we just couldn't complete the comeback against the Jacks. We drop our 3rd of our last 4 games, and we drop the division lead to the Jacks as well. We are now a game back in 2nd. Let's see if we can get back in this playoff hunt, or in the divisional hunt with a win next time out against the B-Wolves. We're going to need to turn this around pretty quickly, otherwise I'm going to start panicking. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. You know, just sitting around listening to me ramble on for a damn near hour playing cartoon baseball game. Pretty awesome. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch in the description below. Until next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off.